Now let us look at the Diwali celebration that you had. Let's think about it and let's write about it. Diwali. What is Diwali? Diwali or Deepawali, it's a festival of light, a happy time all children enjoy. Why? But they clean and decorate the house. Mommy buys or makes lot of sweets. The crackers are there for you, and it causes pollution, you know. And some of you burn your fingers and toes and all sorts. Whatever it is, you get new set of clothes. You visit your friend's home, and there is a number of days of celebration before, on the day, and after. It's a day that you wait for. All children wait for Diwali. Last Diwali I did this Diwali I'll do this, I buy this, I go here. So a lot of planning is done. So you're all excited. So it's a happy thing. So now let's see how we can write a short composition on Diwali, not giving too many details. Okay? Deepawali. Diwali or Deepawali means the festival of lights, because the house, your street, everywhere, lights, lights, light. Mainly, when you say light, God. So Diwali is a time you think, worship, and pray. So Diwali or Deepawali. Deepa means light, okay? Deepawali or Diwali. Deepawali or Diwali means the festival of lights. The festival of lights. Okay, lights, mainly the light. What do you do on this occasion? Houses and shops and streets are decorated with earthen lamp. So, Deepavali or Diwali is the festival of lights. Then you say, this season or this time, on this occasion, on this occasion. What happens on this occasion? Houses, shops and streets. Shops and streets. Houses, shops and streets. What happens? Are decorated with earthen lamps. Are decorated. Are decorated with earthen. Mostly it's all the earthen lamps. Or lights at night. At night. Okay. Deepavali or Diwali means the festival of lights. On this occasion, houses, shops and streets are decorated with earthen lamps or lights at night. So it's a beautiful celebration, beautiful season. It's an important Hindu festival. That's the main thing. It is an important Hindu festival. All right, it's a Hindu festival. happens at the houses? Houses are cleaned. Sweets are made and exchanged. Okay? So what mommy does? Houses, you clean your houses. So houses are cleaned and decorated. Are cleaned and decorated. Sweets are made in large quantities. Sweet, that's the main thing. Sweets are made. And what else you do with the sweets? Are made and exchanged. Or sweets are prepared and exchanged. You exchange, you give it to your friends, neighbors. Okay, it is an important Hindu festival. Houses are clean and decorated. Sweets are made and exchanged. You exchange with your friends, family, neighbors, etc. Now, Diwali or Deepawali, the goddess, it is a festival when you worship the goddess of wealth. Okay, on Diwali, the goddess of wealth, that is Lakshmi, is worshipped. On Diwali or on Deepawali, the goddess of wealth. Who is the goddess of wealth? Lakshmi. Is worshipped. Okay? So on Diwali, which is the god? The main god, the goddess of wealth. Lakshmi is worshipped. Then, people indulge in sweets, in buying sweets, jewelry, clothes, and things for the home. So what the people do? People indulge. Indulge means spend a lot of time. People indulge in what? In buying or making sweets. Then what else they buy? Jewelry, clothes, and maybe utensils. Or whatever you need for the home. So a lot of buying is done during this auspicious time of Diwali. Now they say it marks the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya. So some people say it marks the return. They remember the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya. That's what they say. It marks. Or they remember. People try to remember. It marks the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya. That's one of the memories of the people. Okay. And why did he return to Ayodhya? After his victory over Ravana. So, it marks the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya after. After what? His victory over Ravana. After his victory over Ravana. Hindus mainly observe this day with great festivity. All Hindus Hindus observe this day, Diwali day, this day with great festivity, with great festivity. What else can we say? Diwali is meant for happiness. It's a time of happiness and prosperity. Diwali is meant, or Diwali is a season. Deepawali is a season for happiness and prosperity. Happiness and prosperity. So, what must we do? So, we should not pollute our environment by bursting too many crackers. So, because it's a time of happiness and prosperity, we should not pollute our environment with environment. We should not pollute our environment by bursting too many crackers. Okay? So, what are we doing? We're talking and we are writing about a happy time, Deepawali. Deepawali or Diwali mean the festival of lights. On this occasion, houses and shops and streets are decorated with earthen lamps or lights at night. So full of light during the season. It is an important Hindu festival. Houses are cleaned and decorated. Sweets are made and exchanged. On Diwali, the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, is worshipped. People indulge in buying sweets, jewelry, clothes, and utensils. It marks the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya after his victory over Ravana. All Hindus observe this day with great festivity. Deepawali is a season for happiness and prosperity. So, we should not pollute our environment by bursting too many crackers. You can go on to write in detail because you experience it year after year. Today, our home, workplace, everywhere, electricity dominates our life. Now, when someone gets electrocuted, we do not use our presence of mind, then we also can be in danger. So, when you see an electrical accident, you need to use the presence of mind. If somebody get electrocuted, you do not go and touch the person. You got to go and put off cut off the electricity supply to the person. Only then can you take the person to the doctor. But do not touch the person. Then you also will get electrocuted. Now, so today electricity dominates our home, workplace, transportation mode, everything. Now, There are a lot of things to remember when you think of electricity and safety. So we're going to write a short composition on electricity and safety. We need to be very, very clear, we need to be very calm, otherwise we also will not be safe. Electricity and safety. And safety. We have to remember that we should not touch and play the snap wire. So when you talk of electricity, electricity dominates. Electricity dominates our home, workplace, communication, workplace, and communication. Electricity dominates our home, workplace, and communication. We must remember the use of electrical appliances and machines and other devices carefully. We should always remember, we should remember to use the appliances, to use the electrical we should remember to use electrical appliances carefully. Okay, electricity dominates our home, workplace, school, wherever we go, mode of transportation, communication, everything. So we should remember to use the electrical appliances, whatever we use, very carefully. Now we must remember, we should remember to stay away. We should remember to stay away from snapped we should stay away from snapped live wires. And if you see that, what must you do? You should remember to stay away from snapped live wires. Report or inform. Report it to the elders. They'll come and do something. Okay. Do not use hair dryer, electrical radio, or television near any source of water. So, do not use hair dryer, then what else? Hair dryer, electrical radio or television. radio or television do not use all these things near any source of water. Television near any source of water. There is water nearby, do not use the hair dryer or electrical radio or TV so that you are not kept safe. Then, if power line is close in contact with the tree, do not climb on it. So do not climb a tree, do not climb a tree if the power line is very close to it, very close by, because it can pull you towards it. Another one, never touch any electrical thing with your wet hand. Do not touch. Do not touch any appliance, with your wet hand. With your wet hand. The next thing is, never climb an electrical tower. Never climb any electrical tower. So if you do all this, you keep yourself safe. Okay. Lastly, stay away from transformers. Stay away from transformers. Now look at that. Electricity dominates our home, our workplace, our transport, our communication, all that. So we should remember to use electrical appliances very carefully so that we remain safe. Our safety is important. Now, we should remember to stay away from snapped wires, live wires, snapped live. Report it to the elders if you see it. Do not use hair dryer, electrical radio, television near any water source, any source of water. There is water nearby, be careful. Do not climb a tree, the power line is very close by. Do not touch any appliance with your wet hand. Never climb any electrical tower. We must stay away from transformers. It's very, very dangerous. Okay, now, what first aid will you use? The first aid that we could use. First aid used in this case is switch off the power supply. Is first switch off the main supply. Switch off the main supply first. Second, do not touch or never touch the person. Okay, never touch the person before he is removed from removed from the electrical contact or the electrical contact. Electrical. And finally, take the person to the doctor. Take the person to the doctor. Okay. So how do we keep safe if there is electricity? Electricity and safety. Electricity dominates our home, our workplace, our communication, transportation, etc. We should remember to use the electrical appliances very, very carefully. We should remember to stay away from snapped live wires. Report it to the elders if you see. Do not use hair dryer, electrical radio or television near any source of water. Do not climb a tree. The power line is very close by. Do not touch any appliance with your wet hand. Never climb any electrical tower. Stay away from transformers. Now, in case you get into trouble, what first aid will you use? First aid used in this case is first, switch off the main supply. 2, never touch the person before he is removed from the electrical contact. 3rd, finally, take the person to the doctor. Overall, learn to keep safe.